What is going on, guys? FMU here, and we are back with AFC Hinckley. It's been a long ass time, folks, a long ass time, but we are here now. I don't know where we left off with some people. Some people may not have watched up to the last episode and may just be coming back in now. Of course, feel free to go check these videos out, but I'm just going to give you a real quick sort of recap as to where we've been, where we're going, where we've come from, where we could go, basically, to put it bluntly. We started off AFC Hinckley at level 10, the Midlands Premier Division, and basically the story is AFC Hinckley have been born from the extinction of Hinckley United, who were born from the extinction of Hinckley Athletic and Hinckley Town. You know, kind of a bit of a trend going on with Hinckley football clubs. Bit of bad blood between the supporters of Hinckley and the Downs family, who built the ground and owned Hinckley United, sold it to the Sutton family. That didn't exactly go well either, and it kind of just fell apart, and the club was dissolved. AFC Hinckley have been reborn. They play actually in Heather, which is about 15 miles away from Hinckley in real life. And the ground we're at here, Leicester Road, they do now have a team called Leicester Road Football Club. But for some reason, AFC Hinckley are like, we will never go back to there, we'll never go there while the Downs are blah, 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 blah. But on the front of the stadium, above the entrance to the reception area, is the AFC Hinckley badge. So I don't know, it's very up in the air, very backwards and forwards, and very a very bizarre situation, to say the least. Anyway, we have fought our way through the divisions from the Midlands Premier Division to League One, and we've had some good times, we've had some bad times, we've had some cracking games. There was quite a few videos back, can't remember exactly what episode it was. We had a cracking FA Cup game against Everton, and not long ago we've actually played Everton again, and we went to Goodison Park and drew 4-4 at Goodison Park, which was unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable game. I do believe there was, I'm sure I showed that on a video. And then last time out, we went up against them at home, and we actually managed to beat them. And that boy there scoring an own goal in both games. So he had a shite time of things, all in all. We are now, like I say, we've come through, we've come a long way from where we started, to be honest. We won the Midlands Premier Division, when we've won the Southern Premier League, and we've won the conference. So we've not done too badly in terms of league wins and stuff like that. If you look here, when we started in 2014, we won promotion as the champions. We then, where are we? We won promotion from the Southern League First Division. You know, and we've just slowly progressed as we went through. We went into the Conference North, promoted from that. Our chairman left and a new guy came in, a local businessman took over, Gary Keysor, upgraded our training facilities, won the conference, got promoted to League 2. Then we broke the financial fair play rules, which was a little awkward, but that was fine, and we've won promotion from League 2, and we're now in League 1. This season's gone well so far. We are top of the league at the moment, starting to ride our luck a little bit though. It's starting to catch up with us. I think the fact that we don't have quite the strength that other teams have, a lot of youth based you know, players coming through our ranks. We promote from within. We do go out and buy, as you can see here. I mean, we brought Leo Chambers from Colville for 48 grand, and we brought Ellis from Forest Green for 60 grand. but it's not very often we spend money. We do make a lot of money though. Jason Meikle, unfortunately we lost out him to Derby, which was a bit of a blow. I was hoping he'd stick around for a little bit longer, but you know, these things happen. But over the years, if we just scoot back through the years, I mean, we made 725 grand this season, 1.4 million last season we made. Letting Max Benham go to Stoke, and look at that, he's doing all right. He is doing all right up there at the moment. He's joined them in the Premier League. He's not doing too badly. He's had a good couple of seasons with us after his release from Chelsea, and that made Stoke kind of prick their ears up and think, yeah, we'll take a punt on that kid. The year before, we made 2.1 million. We sold Yukitichi Bolongo to Birmingham. He's not in any way, shape or form hitting what they'd hope he'd hit, I don't think. He's had a good run, but I mean, look at his price has dropped to £4,000, I think it was. But Jordan Pickford was the guy who made us the money. We brought him in on a free after he was released from, who was he released by? From Sheffield United, and we took him to the conference, and he had he just played a blinder for the few games he was there, and West Brom were just like, we'll have him, yoink, and took him off us. He's been there for 3 seasons now. This one, 775, that was for Matthew Wallace, who joined Tottenham, and we loaned him back from Tottenham for a good couple of seasons. As you can see here, we picked him up from Faversham, and I remember at the time, feel free to go back guys and have a look, I remember at the time I said to people on the video, I found this kid and I'm watching him, and he was playing a lot of reserve football and doing really well, but he just wasn't getting the chances in the first team, and I thought, screw it, I'm going to make the move for him. So I picked him up on a free from Faversham after his loan spell at Abingdon ended, plopped him in to our team in the Southern Premier Division. He got 31 goals in 44 games, and Tottenham were like, we want him, yoink, picked him off us, loaned him back to us for the Conference North season where he got 34 in 43, and then we loaned him again from them for the first half of the conference season, and he got 22 in 25. Then he went out on loan to Villa. We tried to extend the loan, but they wanted to loan him to a better quality team, and he went to Villa, got 8 and 14. Following season, got 5 and 14 in the Prem for Tottenham. This season, he's gone to Liverpool, and he's on fire. He is absolutely running amok in the Premier League. So, fair play to the guy. We didn't make anything before that, or that. You know, we didn't make any money then. That was our first, you know, our first big, you know, windfall, so to speak, money wise, and it's kept us ticking over. Finance wise, we're 2.9. Expected though to lose a lot of money over the season. We do have a bank loan that's helped pay towards our stadium improvements and our facilities improvements that we've had to make coming into the Football League. This season, like I said, we've had some decent performances. We're doing really well. I've been really impressed with how we've coped so far in the league. I can't remember where they expected us to finish. Doesn't say on there, does it? View club information. Does it say on here? Media prediction 23rd, so we are slapping them in the face. Craig, a lot on this save, a lot of players dropped from the Premier League out to the non-league. I mean, look at just look at Craig Gardner. He was at West Brom, went out on loan to Wigan, back to West Brom, got released and signed for Rainworth in the Northern Premier Division. We snapped him up from them on a free. Look at that in the conference. 12 goals. Last season he got 18. This season he got 11. He's got better goal tallies as we've got harder divisions. So it It's bizarre, but he is a cracking player. I love Craig Gardner on Football Manager. I like him in real life. He's a great player. But anyway, guys, back to where we are now. We are hosting a FA Cup 4th round tie against Paulo Sousa's Reading, and they are 16th in the Premier League. Aaron Cool's got hair going on. Let's not beat about the bush. That kid's got some barnet going on there, and it's up to us to try and stop the barnet now. We've got to try and break him down and stop him. So players aren't exactly in the fittest frame of mind. Jeff Wilson, if we pop you on the bench, who we got this? Oh, this is another thing that I've thrown in. A little bit of a curveball has gone in here. I'm going to throw Glenford Markman back in. A bit of a curveball's gone on. We were so low on numbers, and I thought, what could I do? What could I do? So I made the executive decision to step out of player retirement in the world of FM, at least. So here I am. I took a regen that was fairly decent. I hadn't been involved in the team, and basically used the in-game editor. I do use it to edit players on this sometimes, not attributes or anything, but names, and I always show when I'm doing it or show what I've done afterwards. But if you go back and watch, there's still people who probably say, oh, you've used it to change the stats. Don't use it to change stats. I use it to change names, because sometimes, let's face it, some of the regens that you get don't match their name, their ethnicity and all that sort of stuff. So you know, we use it for that, and that's what I've done here. Pop myself in. The rating, that is as it was, not changed it. That could have done with changing, because I'm not 5'9", but I'm taller than that, but that's fine. Shrinking in my old age, so I'm 38. I've stepped out of retirement, and we'll see how we get on. We'll see how we do. But oh, it's one of the things I was going to show you. Well, that was it. I've changed this up a bit, because people often say to me when I do these saves, what's his ability like? What's the potential ability? How old I am? How many appearances and stuff? And normally I don't have it all on the screen, but I've done it so we've got the names there, the positions there, their current ability there, potential ability, how many appearances they've had, goals, assists, nationality, height, weight, age, and value. May add something on the end there to show us if people are interested in them. In fact, let's have a little look at that now. See if we can do that now, and then we'll get on with the Reading game. No, the syllabi. Let's have a look. I wonder if transfer options, transfer status. Bear me a second. Let's have a Charlie Good interest. Let's see if interest is available on there. I'll be surprised if it isn't. I'll be very surprised. It's not on there. That surprised me. That's a shame. So it'd be nice to have had a quick glance ability, you know, the ability to glance there and see who's looking at who, because we are a selling club. You know, as long as the offer's right, we won't stand in players' way, and we'll let them go. But anyway, oh no, thank you for saving my life there. This young lad here, Jamie Hook, they fancy him to be a bit of a player, so I'm going to put him on the bench in place of Tosin Kahindi, and hopefully going forwards that'll be a good decision. I think Paul Holloway, I picked him up on a free, I think it was, from Rochdale. Yeah, he played against us, scored against us. I quite like the way he played, so I brought him in, and hopefully he'll do all right for us. This guy, Lee Ellis, he's the guy I picked up from Forest Green. He's done really well for us so far, but this will be a test for them. They've passed the test of Everton, so let's see how we do against the test of Reading with Cool with his Barnet. His mighty impressive hairdo. Giving Marouane Fellaini a bit of a run for his money. Markman's been put back up top, so that's good. Ben Lewis from Telford. I have a bit of a thing with Telford on there to buy a lot of their players. Oh, I quite like the look of him. We'll send a scout out to watch. Yes, we'll send that out. We'll get a quick little overview of him, and then we'll see. We might have a little look at him. I'm going to take it off. This I'm going to do. Let me just set this up, guys, and I'll be back with you. Okay, it should be alright now. Just swapped it over to Classic 2D, and then we'll. Yes, it's got them around the edge, that's alright. Not the league table is normally there. Obviously, this is a cup game, not a league game, so. No. Oh, off the bar from Reading, straight off the bat. Who've they got? Apart from. Seeing if I recognise James Wilson, Kasami, Nabi. Oh, that was poor. That was poor from our point of view defensively. Absolutely poor. Just let him run and run and run. Hey, I wanted highlights. Goals. Direct to cam. That's it. Well done, Jordan. Nana Jordan. Those of you who have watched the save in the past, he's really enjoying a resurgence. Uh-oh, Wilson, poor. 8th for the season for Wilson. How we can go from the Everton game and doing what we did against Everton. Look at that. That's poor goalkeeping, that is. Very poor goalkeeping. Come on, give him a kick. Well done, Ellis. Come on. Go on, Markman. Ellis. Kane. Go on, Caney boy. Parrott. Ellis. Shoot. Oh! Loire. Caught sort of napping a bit there. Gunther got in the way and knocked it out. Starting to settle a bit now. Touch wood. There's Nana Jordan. Oh, Nana. He scored again. Kane. Ellis. Gardner. Loire. That's it. Go on. Oh. Uh-oh. Get it. Well done, Benson. Well done. It's more like it. Loire. Come on, Loire. Oh. It's the frustrating thing about Kazenga Loire. He can run at players. He can take on 5-6 players from the wing. Oof. That were a bit of a squeaky bum moment, that. He can take them on, but when he shoots from long range, unless you really work on his shooting, he don't have to make a monkey out of himself. Oh dear. Offside. Thank God. Ollie Benson's picked up a booking now. 2-0 down at half time, but we have sprung a little bit into. My God, look at that booking. Ollie Benson, for those wondering, he was released from Manchester United in the summer, and we've picked him up on a free. Decent little player. Right. Assertively. Show me something in the second half. Oh, it's touch and go. I think this is one of those moments now where it's do you change, bring off one or two of the book players, or do you stick or do you twist? We'll stick for now. We will stick. Could regret that. But then again, if I'd have changed it straight away, we could have regretted that. Go on. Oh, unlucky. And he caught him straight from the kickoff. Gardner. Ellis. All the way back to Bass in goal. So we did fork out 250k to Telford for Jake Wally, who was our first choice goalkeeper, but he concedes a lot of goals, man. A lot of goals. Wilson get in. Dalton. For Benson. Leave it at that for now. Well done, Kane. Unlucky. Well done, Benson. Oh, Parrott, what are you doing, lad? Oh my God, that was ridiculous. That was absolutely dire. Absolutely dire. He had options all the way over here, but no, he tries to hoof it up there. That was dire. Absolutely dire. Well, we're out, so we might as well give somebody else a run now. Kane could come out. We'll give Jamie Hook a run out. I mean, what was that? We've played terribly today. Very disappointing. We normally do quite well against higher teams, as you saw with Everton, but I think quality is definitely won out today. Oh, unlucky. Nice little move though from Markman and Loire there. Beautiful little knock through. Here's Parrott. Wilson. Loire. Oh, looked like the keeper fumbled that a little bit there. Saying there that Markman's having a poor game. A bit late now, can't make any more changes, so he'll just have to carry on having a poor game. Surprised hasn't said that Parrott's having a poor game, because for me he has. Hook, Wilson, Markman. Poor touch from Markman. He needs to really kick on and improve if he's going to be the next off our little conveyor belt. They're going to get a fourth, I think. Oh, well in Hook. Oh, Gardner missed there. Come on, get the ball. Oh, he's gone and got himself sent off now. You pillock. Damn it. It's just not been a very good day at the office for us, has it, to be fair? It's alright though, Wilson can step in at right back, that's fine. I'll have to do. Blow the whistle, ref. I was going to say blow the ref whistle, but that'd have been a bit more rude. Come on, what are you playing at? Oh, well deflected out there. It's game over. Game over. Our FA Cup journey. Yeah, I am disappointed. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. That was a piddle poor performance. Given the lack of discipline that led to the dismissal. I'm not going to discuss those sort of matters with the press. Not at all. That's really annoying, that. Really annoying. Let's have a little look. Shut up. I'll give you a warning this time, because it wasn't a straight red. If I get, like I've said on other videos, quite a disciplinarian when it comes to red cards. If you get a straight red, and you know, unless the assistant manager says it was a ridiculous decision, you know, blah blah blah, you're gonna get a week's wages fine. And then if you get another straight red in the same season, 2 weeks wages, and for every straight red that season afterwards it's 2 weeks wages. I don't mess around, me. I don't tolerate idiocracy from players. So this gives the opportunity for Wilson to step back into the team and Holloway to jump back onto the bench, and that'll do for that. Anyway guys, this was just a little catch-up video, a little we're back sort of episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to hit the thumbs up and get the views going, do the retweets and all the amazing things, because I've been away for a while, and to be honest with you, it's a bit of a struggle coming back in to get people to notice that I'm back again. My own fault entirely. Well, situations in my own life and such that has caused it. So not having a moan at anybody, but any help getting me back out there is really appreciated. And I will see you all in the next episode. Thanks very much, guys. Remember, if you're going to comment down below, don't be mean, keep it clean. Ta-ta.